It's day 50, which means I'm officially halfway through this 100-day challenge to get to 10K MRR. From a time perspective anyway, because we still got a long way to go on the MRR front. But today I just finished off build week, where I've been releasing major features for my product VibeScan every day to get it to a point where I could confidently make videos about it on my main channel, Volo Builds, and I could get other affiliates involved and really start promoting the product in many different ways. So let me do a quick demo of the latest feature that I'm dropping today to cap off the week, and then I'll talk about my journey and what I've learned so far and what I think is going to happen in the next 50 days. Today's major feature is the launch checklist, which completes my 4 core modules of VibeScan. You can now configure things that you want VibeScan to check for to make sure that you're ready to ship your code to production. These are things like looking for terms of services, privacy policy, making sure that your users are properly authenticated, and making sure you're not using development URLs. You can read more about the sort of things that we look for here, but the core idea is that you set this up, and you can also use this AI helper. You can describe your app and it will automatically select these things for you. So let me do that real quick. I'm going to click Auto Configure, and it's going to select multiple different items for us to look for. Now I can go ahead and save this configuration, and when I run a new scan, it's going to start looking through my entire code base to make sure that these things are properly implemented. Under the hood, I've come up with a really powerful way to scan through all of your different files and take the findings and aggregate them to make a decision on whether these things are launch ready or not. Boom, take a look at that. We got 2 of these checklist items passed. We got a lot of things missing. We can click on each of these and it's going to give us a confidence score in regards to how certain it was that this finding is correct. It'll tell us why it believes so, and then it'll also give us a recommendation on what we should do. Sometimes it's a partial implementation, so it might have found things in certain files and not in others. So this gives you a clear picture of what you need to fix in your code to get it to that production ready state. There's also a dedicated launch checklist page, and I'm continuing to refine the user experience. This is not the final version of it, but it was a lot of work to get all of the things under the hood working to make sure that we could incorporate this into the scan. We could check across all of those files, aggregate the results, and I think it's a really powerful feature and big differentiator for VibeScan. And with that, we have all the 4 core modules. And we also have the auto fix, which was implemented last time. So I'm feeling really good about the product. I think it can show really well, and I'm excited to start making content promoting it. Now, obviously, there are still things that I need to polish from a technical perspective, and that's why we are keeping the VibeScan beta open until August 9th. So we got a week and a half or so until the beta closes, and on that day, August 9th, is when we're going to do our product hunt launch. So I'm really hoping to get all of your support. I'll set up a quick page in the next couple of days so you can share your email, and then when the day comes, I can give you a quick nudge. But I'm excited to launch the product, and in the coming couple of weeks, I'm going to be making several videos that show it in action, as well as just teaching people some really useful info about coding with AI on my main channel. In addition to that, I'm going to start trying to promote the product on X, where I will offer to scan repos for people so that they can see the value of the product. And I think people are going to be interested because a lot of people are curious, like, is my code actually good? Is it ready to ship to production? And VibeScan helps answer that question. So I think it'll be a good source of leads. I think I'll do the same thing on Reddit. It's really going to be switching gears into marketing. Now, taking a step back, I just want to reflect on the first 50 days here because obviously it's a big milestone to get halfway through a challenge like this. And it's been a lot of ups and downs. I mean, everybody always says entrepreneurship is a roller coaster, and it really is. The first 2 weeks of this challenge, I spent going in many different directions, and most of those things were really just a distraction from actually succeeding in the challenge. So I participated in a hackathon. I created a starter kit to help people create projects, which I know some people are getting a lot of value out of, and I look forward to continue building on that, but it wasn't core to the challenge itself. And I also started working on a product that was just really technically complicated and would have been really difficult to sell. Then around day 15, I completely changed gears and started focusing on VibeScan. I got the landing page up in just a day, and then I started making sales just a few days later. I had made a couple of videos on my main channel, and that's where I got those initial sales from. It was super exciting to actually start making money with my own app, because 2 years ago I quit my job and I'd been doing consulting and stuff, but this has always been my dream, is to build something of my own that I had control over and that people were getting value from directly. So it's really a dream come true, but right now we're only at $100 MRR, and we're definitely going to have to turn up the heat to get to that 10K, because that's the amount that I need to get to so that I can actually do this sustainably. If I can't actually hit that goal by the end of the 100-day challenge, I'm going to have to look for additional consulting gigs. I'm going to have to split my attention across a number of different things. So I'm really hoping that we can get to the 10K, or at least have a lot of momentum closing out the challenge so that I can go all in on VibeScan and keep building it up and finally achieve that dream that I've had of making money with my own apps. It's super exciting, and it's been a really cool journey. I've really enjoyed the last week, spending a ton of time just building cool stuff, but I know that the next 50 days is where the real challenge lies, in marketing the product, in getting actual users and providing value for them. So it's been a pretty crazy journey so far, and I think I got a long journey ahead of me. Thank you all for watching and supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.